let's jump into a Q&A.
Finger guns. What?
Hi, we are Stylish Sister. My name is Taylor, aka Stylish Sister.
This is Aaron, aka Mr. Sister.
And we are finally on YouTube. Like, it has been a long time coming. We have torn apart our house, but we are committed to doing this and bringing you tons of cool content and behind the scenes of how we run our shop and live. So, without further ado, you guys asked us questions and we have answers. Okay, question one, everyone wanted to know.
Okay.
What made us open a shop during quarantine?
Well, in my opinion, we kind of already had all of the things. Like we were seeing videos on TikTok and Instagram of people making stickers and doing all of these different little creative things. So I had actually bought all of the Cricut stuff a few months ago. Mm-hmm. This was before quarantine even started. And I was thinking it would just be something that Taylor could do creatively, that she'd be really happy to do as like just a hobby. I wasn't thinking as far as a business. And then she decided, you know what? She had tinkered with the Cricut a little bit. After seeing those videos, she was like, this is something we could do. I said, okay, well, if that's the case, let's do it. We bought the printer, which is our Pixel 100 over there, and we started just doing it. She came up with some really great sticker sheets. We launched them, got our first sale the following day, which was very exciting.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
And then after, a week or two, we shared with Instagram, and it kind of just took off from there.
Yeah. You know, really, I think it's all thanks to Mr. Sister. Mr. Sister. Because Aaron is the tech brain. More often than not, he's looking at videos on tech, new tech, and has purchased it, which is a thing. I won't call it a problem, but it's a thing. Mm-hmm. So Aaron totally went on a limb and bought me the Cricut and stuff as a gift, and then it just kind of exploded, like you said, from there. Next question. I think this is a juicy one. There's a lot of questions about it, so I'll do one or two of them and then some other ones. But what are the perks? Let's do perks first. Perks of building a business with me.
Well, the perks, well, you like your coworker, which is something that I found to be a bit more difficult with some jobs than others. And it's easy to be completely honest in the workplace with your significant other as far as your ideas and what you like and what you don't like and how you think you can or should pivot moving forward, which is not really something I've been able to do in corporate workplaces.
I agree. I think there's a flexibility to it, or more of an understanding of oh, you know what? I see where you are. You're having a bad day. I'll pick up for you and take a little bit extra, which is nice to kind of always have a person to help out and come up with ideas. We share the same goal, so it's easy to be hey, how do we get to that goal, and figure out a path to do that.
Yeah.
So, definitely a perk. Mm-hmm. Now with perks come challenges. Okay. What are the challenges of starting a business with your partner?
The challenges. Well,
Come on.
Well, we have two different brains. So I'm very much of the business side, where what are some very repeatable actions that we can continue to do at scale that will definitely have great profit margins. These are the things that I'm looking at with my brain, where she wants to, and it's the right approach. She wants to make sure you guys have the absolute best experience and that you love it, and she wants to make it as cheap as possible and add in a freebie and put a thing on the side and do XYZ that takes a whole extra half an hour to produce a single thing. But that's really just been the one challenge I think that I've experienced. I mean, some other little stuff, but.
Well, my challenge is that Aaron doesn't let me throw all the bells and whistles in all the time that I want.
It doesn't work. That's why.
We would go broke. Okay. Because I would love to give away everything, to be honest. I'm not as business savvy, and really I just want to create for people to share. So that's a hard part, is that we talk often about costs, time, the energy that I'm putting into something, and if we are really, I guess, giving it back or making a profit or a return on investment of like all the energy put into some of the stuff that we do. So that's a challenge for me. This is an interesting one. What would you say so far has been the most trying moment in the business, and how did we or you overcome it?
The most trying moment in the business was when we had all of those orders come in. It was really intense. It was like 1 week where we were flooded with orders. It was between all of the shares on Instagram and then the BuzzFeed article come out on top of each other. So we had like 100 orders come in a day, which when you were going from 1 to 2 a day to, we didn't even have the shipping supplies and packaging supplies for all of that. We didn't have the paper to produce that many stickers all at once. And then we weren't getting paid yet by Etsy. Because a lot of you guys don't know this, but when you first sign up and start an Etsy shop, because they want to make sure you're not scamming people, they hold the funds for a week before they even get to you. So, I mean, we had the money to take care of it, but it was like,
it's from our pockets.
Yeah, it was coming out of our pocket, and we weren't going to see it for a week. So that was pretty stressful, having to now really, like, this is a thing. Let's rush all of these supplies. We don't want people waiting. We want to make sure that you guys are getting the best experience that we can deliver. But yeah, that was rough.
I would say one of our like ongoing challenges that we face often is the limitations of our space.
Yes.
We will definitely do a studio tour and talk more about it, but our space is something that like it's like playing Tetris. Like we move things and inch things and layer things, trying to just maximize the space because, you know, we live in New York and we weren't expecting to ever do a studio sticker shop from our apartment. Yeah. So literally, over the span of like the last few months, our whole living room, like I was like, oh, we'll decorate over quarantine and, you know, I'll get plants and this and that. And like, no. Art 24/7, the whole living room is like transformed. All right, so this is a fun question. Okay. What is it about stickers that you love so much? They speak for you, you know? They're like little messages, and really we like with our stickers to like put in something uplifting or like something that brings you joy. So that's what I love about them. Like, and it's a perk now that we have a sticker shop because I can make my own whenever I want for myself or to share with you guys, right? So I'm like constantly like playing around and just doing random thoughts and turning them, or taking random thoughts and turning them into stickers, which is fun. Okay, let's go into New York for a second. Let's take a break on the shop. Okay. And go into like relationship territory.
Oh, okay.
How long have we been dating?
We've been dating for 3 years.
Over 3 years now. Yeah. Right over 3 years. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite part of living in New York?
It's always open. There isn't a shutdown time for New York, which I really, really like.
I mean, we're in kind of in a shutdown time now.
I mean, even now, it's like if you wanted to order food, or if you really wanted to go out and do something, it's not going to be as populated as it usually is, which I prefer. But there's not, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, you can't go out and do anything. You can't go out and get anything. Right. It's over. Yeah. So, yeah.
My favorite part of New York is the hustle and the bustle. There's an energy about the city. When I moved here, I felt it. I still feel it. It's a grind. Everyone here, I feel like they have a purpose. They have goals. And they're grinding. Like it's just a hustle mentality here. It's like so hard to describe, but people are like out to get it, and I love it. I love being around it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a fun question I wanted to tackle. What was the idea you had when you first started your business? Like, what made you say this can really go places? I mean, so two parts to that. What was the idea? I was initially thinking we would do prints in the beginning. Less stickers, more prints, just because profit-wise, it's easier to produce that product and there's a bigger profit margin tied to it. So I just thought it would be faster for us to turn a profit for me. In my head,
Aaron's like, all dollars, money, business. You can see it. The cutoff is right here.
I mean, it's something you should think about.
It's honest.
Yeah, if you're planning on starting a business. The moment that I said this could really go places, I was thinking that we wouldn't turn a profit for the first year. I would have been very happy if that were the case, and I figured it would be more so slow going and building up that customer base. The moment I thought we made it, when we first shared to Instagram, you guys showed out where the orders came in overnight. We had a fantastic day, and that was really one of those moments where I was like, we can definitely do this. And it was BuzzFeed and all of these bigger Instagrammers sharing us. I was like, this could really be something. So yeah, I was like, this is something we need to put some energy into.
Yeah. This can really go places. For me, I think I have two things. One is when we probably got like the first wave of reviews. I think I was holding my breath up until that moment. Definitely. And when we got the first wave of reviews and they were like, we love it, this is awesome, can't wait to see what's next. It was like the fuel I needed to be like, okay, like I'm not just in my head thinking that like this is like, cool and dandy, but like other people think it's awesome, so like cool. And also the BuzzFeed thing, that was like, I've never in my life had something like that happen, and it was just wild. Yeah, so those were my two moments where I was like, oh, we might have something.
What's one thing you hate about New York? That's funny.
Rats.
So someone asked, have you always been artists? Did you have different plans for your future? So off the top, I'm not an artist. I have no creative talent. That's all Taylor. And I'll let you take it.
Aaron is not an artist yet. I'm determined to get him to learn some editing programs and get in there and get some stickers. He has some ideas, and I'm like, come on.
You almost say.
Give him up. So we will see if Aaron ever picks up a pencil, and hopefully we can help him find his inner artist. But have I always been an artist? Yes. In some form. Now, I think this is a whole nother video, but I struggled for a long time identifying as an artist and really like seeing the quality of my work or like believing in it. So it wasn't until like recently where I was like, oh, like my style is cool. Or the fact that I don't really have a style and can change with the weather and how I'm feeling and do different types of art is cool. So yeah, I have.
Someone asked this question: what advice would you give women who are thinking about starting a business but don't know where to start?
It's so cheese, but I guess just do it. Like, no excuses. I think I get DMs often of like, Taylor, like you're so inspiring, how do you do it? And really, 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 all the information of how is like on the internet. Definitely we will try to give you our perspective and how we did it, but when we even thought about it, we were watching YouTube videos daily. Like, as I was working, we had the TV up of like seeing other people's shops, seeing how they package their orders, seeing, Googling different platforms. I remember that I will never forget the conversation Aaron and I had about like what platform to do, and us going back and forth, the pros and cons of each platform. Like, just do your research. I mean, really, really sit down and say like, if you want it, you'll figure out how to do it. I know that times are hard and we were fortunate that we did have a lot of, I guess, money that we could put into the business up front and just get everything at once. But like, you know, take baby steps. It doesn't have to be a huge kind of undertaking at once. And we definitely did that at the beginning of like, test things, test the water, see what you like, but like determine it for you. Like the internet will tell you like the formula or like how, I guess, or the recipe, but like add a little seasoning to it.
If you could be any dessert, why would I want to be a dessert? The whole damn meal.
And put our sticker here. For $3.50, you can be a whole damn meal too. Go to.
You miss anything about Texas? Whataburger and Bluebell ice cream for some reason.
Yes. For some reason.
It was basic supermarket ice cream.
He doesn't know. I apologize.
Whataburger was nice though.
Please.
Whataburger was very nice.
Please accept my sincerest apologies.
I've had supermarket ice cream.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna get us beat up in the comments.
Don't at me, because I don't have Instagram.
But I do! Don't send them to me! The nerve! The actual nerve of this guy.
So, that wraps up our video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is just the first of many. And this is one of those things where we're really looking forward to inviting you guys more into the behind the scenes of everything. So glad we could start off with that Q&A, answering some of your questions. Also be sure to follow us on Instagram. We'll have the links down below.
Yeah, at Stylish Sister, at Shop Stylish Sister.
And check out our Etsy shop if you're interested in buying something or seeing what we've done so far. Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell for more notifications.
You're so old.
And we will see you guys next time.
Till next time. Bye.